Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tier 3 here at Hungary. This is quite strange, I ain't done this before. But as you know, I'm joined by no Fandango for the first time. How are we doing, Dan?
Ever. All good. I need to silence my phone. Yeah, all good. Looking forward to this one. Can be a tricky track, but it can give good racing as well. Assuming everybody is thinking the same way. Look, we'll see what happens. See how it plays out.
We'll just have to
Uh,
see what happens on track.
yeah. Yeah. Simple as that. I don't have the stream link, so I can't share it. So I'm
I'm
gonna let
sorting
that to
that
you.
now.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting. So we still have it kind of looks to be between Jampon and Carroll for the title at the moment. Colin, I wouldn't rule Colin out. There's still this is round 10, so there's still 6 races to go. So he's not out of it. The only thing that's going to happen with Colin is if he starts getting frustrated, he could find himself making mistakes and stuff. So I'd be just kind of keeping my head to myself and see how it plays out. See what happens with everyone else.
Yeah, the standings at the moment between the top three. Mechanical needs quite... He needs quite a lot of points to get himself into that title battle for the last few races.
Uh, yeah. Ooh, I didn't realise there was that much in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 30 points. Like, you couldn't possibly rule him out with 30 points in it, but I just,
as we
like,
get our first comment of the evening from Steve. And Jampot, good evening lads, how we doing?
yeah, like, I wouldn't rule Colin out just yet. Like, with respect, Jam can make a mistake and he can find himself in the instance page, sometimes. Um, again, no disrespect to him, but Carroll for me just doesn't make mistakes, and he always keeps his nose clean. He just seems to be that lingering smell that never leaves. I
What
mean,
a way to put it.
the guy disconnected last week, or not last week, a couple of weeks back. I think it was Anvort found himself way down, and then
Ooh.
the AI pitted him for softs, and then a safety car kind of threw the whole thing up again. I think he ended up on the podium after that. So I still long ways to go. Like Singapore next week as well, if that's still going ahead. Yeah, I wouldn't rule Colin out just yet.
I mean,
He just
Jampot
he needs
did
to.
say this track in Singapore are tracks that I haven't raced in about a year, so we could really
Ooh,
bring Colin back into
that
the
is
race.
quite dark, Dan. If anybody can give us a weather update, it would be greatly appreciated. It could be just overcast. I'm not sure. So if we can get an old race
Dry, dry, dry.
update, uh, uh, good.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit
Yeah, it's
dark out.
overcast. Yeah, a
Double
couple of guys
dance
on
all dry from mechanical.
the Dublin Dans. A couple of guys on the mediums. Looking at the mediums, you got Colin, Dylan, Chris, Satvik. I'm just going to call him Peter. Um,
Or Fred,
or
either
Vic.
one.
Oh, we can call him Vic. Ready, Satvik, ready. Yeah, either or.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just call him
probably
Vic, I think. As Dylan
probably
is the
just
first car out
overcast.
of track.
Yeah, overcast. Then that track is going to be greasy. It's going to feel pretty slippy.
And Dylan, by the looks of things, has got hound for close company as he comes out of the pits. Indeed it is
Yeah,
Steve.
it's always interesting to Dan. Like I don't know what you do, but personally, I never carried a set of mediums.
No, I
I
never
always
carry
go
them
with five
either.
softs.
I
It's
think,
it's kind of like I don't back myself in quali, but more often than not, I find myself with 3 sets of soft for Q3. But I still, I don't know. I don't really fancy carrying a second set of mediums. I
no.
just don't see how I don't see how it works because if you get an early safety car and you start in the mediums, you're not going to box. If you get a safety car in and around the hard window or the medium window, you're going to pit for hards. I don't see the benefit of then pitting again for mediums and potentially losing track position, especially in a track like Hungary. Track position is absolutely key here.
Oh yeah, track position is 100% is the key around the Hungary ring, as Dylan is now starting his flying lap.
Yeah, that Red Bull is very close behind. That's
Yeah,
not
that is
ideal.
Steve. Oh, we got a car spinning in the
Ooh,
background.
that is a Haas of Hot Wings, I believe. Yeah, Hot Wings not having a good time there. He's
Oh,
currently, his car is embedded in the barrier. He's going to have to move quick though because, yeah. Do you know what? He does well there. He stays out of the way, leaves the car, passes, risks possibly disqualification, but gets out of the
Dylan
way anyway.
sector one time, 27.5 for the first sector.
I thought you were going to say Dylan has span, and I was like, yeah, tell me something new.
Ah, he seems to be gaining time on Steve every corner. That's what I'm
Yeah,
noticing.
sector two, probably arguably one of the most kind of difficult sections of track on the calendar. It's kind of that kind of medium to high speed.
Yeah.
Obviously, with a track with a long straight, you're going to be guys tend to run a lower wing. So it'd be interesting to see what speed they top out on that pit straight.
Well, as Dylan now comes across the final corner into third. Funny, Dylan's used all of his ERS, so he's going to lose a little bit there. And it's a 17.3 to kick us all off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he put on his ERS. Actually, I was literally just flicking mine on as I took that corner, and
Yeah,
I got to
same
the
as
end.
me. Nerf pack, the 19.5. That's going to hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, North Pack's a guy who's shown a dramatic improvement in pace this season. I think he'll improve there as well as the other lap times come in now as well. A couple of the medium runners. I don't think a 19 is going to be anywhere remotely safe to
Oh,
get
Joseph's had
to
a spin.
get you through to Q2, but I might be wrong, so we just have to see how that plays out. Yeah, Joseph having a spin, unfortunately. Oh, he needs to be careful here, though.
Matey boy just crossing the line now, a 17.8 to get going. Carl, 4 tenths off of Dylan.
Yeah, do you know what, then? That's a serious time from Dylan on the mediums. He might be okay with that.
I mean, in tier 2, I was around that 17.3 to 17.1 mark. And yeah, from Dylan, that is a wicked time.
Yeah, look, myself and Claire are blue in the face from saying that Dylan has one lap pace. His qualifying pace is mega. If he could just get his race pace going, he could be a tier 2 driver, if not knocking on the door tier 1, no question.
I mean, you said the same thing to me either last season or the last season before. One lap pace, I could be up there. But if I
Yeah.
can sort out that race pace, I'll be laughing.
It's just it's not even race pace. Some guys get concerned about lap times and sector times and all this kind of stuff. That's for me is irrelevant. Just keep it consistent. Keep it consistent. Limit the mistakes, and it is what it is. After that, the lap time is the lap time. After that, the lap time for me is irrelevant. Obviously, quality laps are important, obviously, but in terms of race pace, consistency over 5 fast laps and then you have a spin, or 5 fast laps and then you have an incident, race pace is kind of
Yeah.
out the window then at that point. We got Armin in the chat saying hello to Armin.
Good
Where's the
evening,
rat?
Armin. The rat, I'm assuming, is Mr. Blue New Soul.
Absolutely, we all know that Armin is a scumbag. I'll just invite Big Lou there
Ooh,
again. Ooh.
Sadfic. Disqualified from session.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Big
He
Lou
is parked.
disconnected. He's parking sector 2 there, the right hander, and not sure
Yeah.
exactly what happened there. Big Lou.
There's also a
Big Lou.
Williams by the Lux. Yeah, it's the Williams of Osso Bosso in Sector 3. Well, on the crossover of Sector 2, Sector 3, who's had a bit of a spin by the Lux. As we get Saki on track. As he comes through the chicane in Sector 2.
Hmm. Terrier says he's beached, so you can reset the track if you're beached. That's in the rules. Maybe you didn't have enough time. Do you have Big Lou as a friend by any chance?
Ooh, Saki going into the barrier. And he's lost his front wing. As Hot Wings, Gainful and Luckman are all now on new flying laps. As well as Steve, Mechanical Dimpster and Barkman Do. Some of these names I ain't heard or seen since the end of the last season, really.
Lucky you.
I'm quite looking forward to the actual main race, to be honest.
Yeah. Sorry that I'm just inviting Big Lou back in and I don't have as a friend, so I just have to search his PSN name.
Yeah, no worries. As Jampot setting himself up for his second flying lap in Q1.
I think he's joined back again.
And this is his third lap on the same set of tyres, so that'll hurt his tyre wear. So I'm not sure how much time you'll be able to grab from the track with so-worn mediums. Mediums? Softs.
Yeah, I think you can possibly get a second run on the softs. I don't think a third run is possible, especially with the track here. Dig is quite high.
I mean, on Friday, I managed to do a second lap on softs, but at the end I could not control it whatsoever.
Yeah.
As Jampot going off track. I believe that's turn 5.
That'll cost him a bit of time.
As Teabag's he's out doing practice laps now. As he said, he's done no practice here.
Hot Wings, invalidated.
Ooh.
So,
as we've got Gainful setting himself up for his first flying lap. 8.5 minutes left.
I was just writing down Gainful. 8 minutes left. Kinda needs to get a lap in though pretty quick. Although he will get another run, but he does need to get a time on the board anyway at least.
I mean, a lap in Q2 on Friday, I crossed the line with 4 seconds left, and that was with 1 minute 50 on the clock as I was leaving out of the pits.
Yeah, you know what, when you cross the line that close, I'm a goner. It's just too much pressure.
Well, as we've seen in previous seasons, I love the pressure when it comes to qualifying. I
mean, the pressure generally makes me better, but I just don't like it. You know that kind of way?
Yeah, I get what you mean. 27-7 in the first sector from Mr. Gainful. Odds.
Yeah.
Do we say his nickname?
No. Well, I don't. I think Dylan is safe with a 17.3. So make a lap on the mediums, looking at the guys around him. Honda as well, up in P3 with a 17.5.
Oh, what a lap
weird
from Steve.
Setup.
I'm not sure about you, but on Friday I was running 45-40.
Oh, wow. I was 46-44. Which worked. It did work for me. But I threw away a P4. With a track limit penalty, I had 2 warnings lap 1, which then made the rest of the race absolute torture, and I'd culpy up my ass for the vast majority of the race as well, which, as everyone knows, you don't want culpy behind you.
An 18-1 from Gainful. I think he will need to go out again.
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of hard to see what the cut-off point is. If I'm honest, I'd say anyone from Kane Lowry down might consider going again. Yeah, there's only a couple of tenths. I mean, there's only 2 tenths between 4th and 10th at the moment, so...
Dylan's 50-47 wings.
Oh, great. That rear end is going to be slippy.
Oh, yeah. That is going to be a nightmare for him when it comes to full fuel.
As Dylan has actually asked Jampol in the Discord what wings he's running. Doubt he's going to give away trade secrets at this stage.
Oh no. I definitely wouldn't be. I mean,
Yeah,
in
look, him and
terms of
Dempster.
stand-ins, when it comes to constructors, the top four are pretty close together.
Yeah, it's a mega constructors, and you know that's it's kind of a unique thing we do here. Obviously, the constructors is joint across the three tiers, so you know although some drivers at this stage, you know, there's still a long way to go. There's still 6 races, but some guys might deem themselves out of the championship,
Yeah.
but they're still in with a chance of a constructors title, so it gives that dynamic as well. There's still something to fight for.
Oh yeah. With 6 races to go, that's what? Three? No. 150 points still left to go, right?
Ask me another.
Bear with me.
25 by 6, Dan. It's 125.
It's
I
150.
believe 150. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so exactly.
So,
Still a lot of points there.
yeah. As Gainful's just had a spin.
On his in lap, or was he on a timed lap? I think
No.
he was actually.
I don't think
Was he
so.
not? Oh,
No.
okay. Hound has decided he's done enough. He retires in the pits. I think he does as well. I
Yeah.
would expect him to drop down a bit. I don't think he'll drop down below P10. But yeah, good laugh from Steve. Has shown a lot of pace kind of this season, but and has some great results. Just seems to be having a few issues the last couple of races. So hopefully we see a good race from him. A lot of guys out now on outlaps as well. As we have 4 minutes left, it's kind of that. It's the trade-off between track evolution and space on the track. You know, placement is
Yeah.
obviously key here. You don't want to be coming onto traffic here.
Oh no. Definitely not. I mean, as we saw with myself and Captain Hindsight, that got a little bit too close for comfort in qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you mightn't be impeded, but a car ahead can be a distraction. Do you know that kind of way? You
Yeah.
don't want to find yourself catching traffic too quickly.
As also Bosso through the chicane very, very calmly.
And he is up on his time as well. Yeah, I think for the Alpine drivers, we need Williams drivers and Ferrari drivers to not do great. Tier 1 wasn't ideal.
73 thousandths off his personal best, also Bosso. But there is
You can
time
gain
to
it.
gain.
There's a lot of time to be lost in gain in sector 3, depending how you take that left-hander, and even the last corner, as he does run wide, a small but difficult corner. Then
Oh
the
yeah.
last corner is so hard, and I've seen so
Yeah.
many different ways of taking it, and
I
it
mean-
doesn't improve. Lost all that time in sector 3, which yeah, it's a difficult sector 3.
Oh yeah. As Dempster 2 seconds off his personal best going into sector 3.
Yeah,
Personally, for that left-hander, that half hairpin, whatever you want to call it,
yeah, yoke.
yeah, I always just kind of third, possibly even second, to just try and get up the revs to gain
Yeah,
speed out of
dip,
it.
I didn't dip to second. I stayed in third, but I kind of bit of short shifting out of it. Funny enough, it's a track I used to hate, and I from practice this week I just got the swing of it again. It seems to be easier on this game than the last game, but it's a very difficult track. I could not nail that left-hander in sector 2, and then I 2 track warnings lap 1, so I was losing so much time just trying to baby it through that corner that I didn't get a limit on the exit. Because if you push it too wide and you try and snap it back left, you're going to lose the rear. You're going to be in the barrier on the left. So it's one of the hardest corners on the game
Oh yeah.
for me anyway.
3 thousandths the gap between Kane Lowry and Carl Trim at the moment. 2 thousandths between Luckman and Jampot. Jesus.
Ooh, they all think they've done enough. Mechanical not coming back out. He could be in trouble there. Maybe, I'm not sure. Some of them guys could be in trouble. I don't. Maybe
We,
Kane Lowry's okay, but mechanical, and now he's down to P9. Mechanical could be in trouble if guys can hook a lap up, and Matey Boy is 100% capable of hooking a lap up here. As I
and
say that, he goes wide, but he is on an out lap, I
also
believe.
Hot Wings on his first flying lap. Well, this lap hasn't been invalidated, as he's just coming to the end of Sector 2, and it's a 55.6.
Oh, Matey Boy's in. He might be okay anyway, but
I know on Friday Hot Wings did have quite a bit of pace.
yeah, for sure. Gainful is lining up again for another lap, so I think he's
And
on
it's
a
an
corner
18
lap there,
flat.
possibly.
That pushes Osso Bosso out of.
And Osso is just starting another lap, so it's kind of all or nothing here for Osso to get through to Q2. Joseph has invalidated, so he is going to be out of the session. Saki and Satvik are out. Northpack is in the pits, so he is out. It's all on Osso to see can he scrape through. Let's see what his sector 1 time is. Oh no, he's backed out. He's backed out. He's gone. He's gone, Dan. He's backed out.
Oh,
He's had an
no.
issue in sector 1. Yeah.
He
I
did
think
say
Colin
he
is
did
gonna-
not like this track.
Gainful is a tent up as well. Hot Wings, I missed the second 1 time.
I'm just going into Hot Wings now, so
Chris is over, but I think he is safe. So it's on Hot Wings and Gainful at this stage. Mechanical will be worried. Oh, Gainful 3 tenths up in the purple sector 2.
oh no.
He does have Hot Wings pretty close behind him, though.
Hot Wings is 13 seconds over,
Aye.
so I'll pop on with Gainful as he comes round the last corner.
Oh, he sends it there, lad.
And it's a
Oh, what a time.
17.4.
Oh, super. Ballsy from Colin. That was risk and reward. He sets the lap on the mediums. He decides he wants to hold on to his softs. Yeah, ballsy. Just about got away with it. Literally 0.02 of a second between himself and Big Lou. But he was relying on Hot Wings to have an issue during quali and during his run, and he did. So, a mechanical, if you're saying you're not even worried, you're full of shit. Simple as that.
Oh,
There's no two
Jesus.
ways about it. There's no two ways about it. I ain't taking any prisoners tonight. Not me.
Oh, no. I don't blame you at all. Don't you worry. Considering I was
Yes.
a tier 3 driver, I know where these guys are.
As Jam said, that was a bad word. Colin, you're talking out number 2, kid. I wasn't worried. Hot Wings, we know Hot Wings' pace. He could have stuck a lap in there. Anyway, it is what it is. Unfortunately, we will be losing
We've got
already.
Hang on. I didn't know Dylan did his time on the mediums.
Yeah, he said his time in the medium, so Dylan looking pacey here. But unfortunately, we will lose Satvik, Joseph, Saki, Northpack, and also Colin scraping through on the medium, so he will have 4 sets of softs. Dylan
In his
right
own
now
world.
showing the pace. Yeah, he's showing the pace. Gainful is up there. Jackie again, who is always up there. Barkman do again showing a lot of pace recently. Carl down in P7. The thing is, we've seen this the last few weeks. We have certain guys that are qualifying top 5, you know, first, second row, and then Carl is just there at the end. Do you know what I mean? So it's yeah.
Matey Boy says, my wheel keeps disconnecting. Hope it doesn't happen in the race.
Let's go grab a
That
beer.
could be an issue. As we now make our way into Q2. And who's going to be the first to venture out? By the looks of things, it is going to be Hot Wings. Or is it Jam? Who has made it out of the pits first? And it seems to be Jackie. It is Jackie. Worn tyre run from Steve as we get on going. Yeah, it is Jackie, then Mechanical, then the Mercedes of Jampot. So we'll stick on with Jackie as he has the McLaren and Mercedes for close company. As we only have 6 drivers left in the pits. Make that 4. As everyone's trying to get their runs in nice and early. Well, just quickly have a look. Everyone on softs. Nicely done there, lads. As Jackie lets Mechanical go through to start his first flying lap.
Be interesting to see what kind of a time Dylan can come up with. If you consider a 17.3 on the mediums, I'd be kind of expecting somewhere around a 16.7, 16.8 on the soft, plus track evolution. I wouldn't be too far off a 16 dead or a low 16. Yeah,
That
interesting
is
to
a
see.
dirty time.
Yeah, absolutely. Pole time in Tier 1 was stupid. 15 dead, I believe it was.
What?
Yeah, a 15 dead flat. I think.
Wow.
Not sure what I did. I did a 16-1, I'm sure. Roughly.
As Colin
But,
comes
yeah.
across the first sector line, it is a 27.4.
Oh, that's so slow from Colin, and I know he's listening, so.
Nicely done through the chicane.
No distractions. Don't listen to streams. The two Dans talking crap.
Oh,
Get the stream off.
two
and
Dans.
concentrate.
It's your worst
Sorry,
nightmare.
One Dan talking crap and the other guy doing his best.
Which one's which?
I'm not sure.
Oh my god, this is crazy. As we got Colin round the penultimate corner in second.
Let's see what he can do. Looks quick.
17.3. You know what, I'm just going to go to the main man. The guy who's here to steal the show. I'm going to go on to Dylan just to see how he fares up.
Yeah, coming around the last corner now. Let's see what he can do. Hugs it in nice and tight. Gets on the power. It looks quick.
16.6.
And that's exactly what I said, minus the track evolution, but... we
Oh
made a mistake.
no. Oh no, I've just seen in the comments.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, I'm on about Arsos.
Double D. I thought he was on about do-do-do-do-do leg.
No.
Whatever he is. He'll surely pop in. Yeah, I got 17 on stream, so big thanks to everyone for tuning in. Share the stream with your friends, your family, your relatives, and anyone that's willing to donate to the cause.
75 comments already, and we're not even halfway through Q2. I didn't know I was this missed.
Dimster, Matey, and Hot Wings in the pits. Not sure that they come out of the pits then, or are they waiting?
I think they may just be waiting.
Yeah, you can wait to the kind of, as I say, that Matey boy's coming out now, so you can
Jockey.
wait to the kind of 9-10 minutes to come out to get, and you still get 2 laps in.
Also, Paso.
We'll just leave that there for everyone to see. Bold also.
Terriers has just said you're not messing ninja, just quiet and relaxing without clay. Do you want the full comms from me, Terriers? Do you really? Because trust me, it can get a whole lot worse from this.
I've no idea. Just quiet and relaxing without clay. I haven't even started yet. And I've already dropped the S-bomb.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be ridiculous.
Oh, I've so much I want to say that I can't. Terrier's DM incoming, kid.
Oh. Gainful odds just setting a lap. Gainful
Yeah,
topping out
mate.
of 187.
187 or 287?
187.
On the back straight?
Yeah. Start.
Ah, I'm in kilometres. Never
Oh,
mind.
Jesus Christ. You can tell you're Irish.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter, I don't look at it. It's like the lap times and sector times and tyre
Oh,
wear and...
Gainful's at a moment.
He gets away with that.
I think Dan's located his balls. After that.
I have
How
absolutely no idea how Gainful's rear right has stayed intact, to be honest with you. As Steve keeps commenting about worn tyres, whatever they are,
Worn tyres.
Really means worn.
He can't spell.
Worn tyres.
Someone's
yeah,
had a
worn
little
tyres,
bit too much. Steve, are you sure you just don't want to retire in the pits on first lap? Oh, this is what happens when Dan and Dan are on comms together. Oh, Dimster's had a spin.
Yeah, I have no idea how Gator didn't lose a tyre there, to be completely honest with you. You know, you see the front right or the front left, the front tyres pop off for no reason. It was quite a heavy impact. I wouldn't be surprised if he got damage, rear wing damage over that.
Mechanicals just said, as usual, com sponsored by Carlsberg. Unofficially, yes. Officially, no.
Yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny that comment.
And I can't confirm nor deny that I did not go to the sheep field before this. Taking it into a whole other level.
I'd like to distance myself and anything league related from that comment.
Gainful, I have no damage at all. Puzzled. Yeah. Half of... That's a sound I know too well.
There we go.
He's got it out of his system now.
Who's on a lap, Dan?
Matey boy, just at the last corner.
Yeah. Let's see what he can do as he straightens up.
As Dylan says,
looks
there
like
it
a
is. And it's a 117.6.
Yeah, at this rate, Dylan will be bringing 3 sets of softs into Q3, and you will get 3 runs here. You want to be pretty quick, but you will get 3 in. So he's in a nice position at the moment.
Dimster's going for another one. Oh, as he comes round the first corner. You don't want to be too early on the power in that first corner. As Dylan says, can't wait for the full throttle Q3 lap. Dylan, get into the 15s, and honestly, I won't bully you for the rest of the season.
I'll be honest, Dan. I don't see a 15. I'd be surprised, but you know it might happen. But I see Dylan getting very, very close to a 16 dead. 16
dead or lower. I won't bully you.
I don't see a 15, but I see a 16. I mean, I see 3, 4, 5 tenths in that.
Yeah.
Possibly. Let's see.
As Terrier says to Dylan, I'll repeat, no pressure. Yeah, if Dylan wants me to bully him some more, that's not a problem. That's what he's got to do, is not get a 16 dead. If I hit a 15, I'll stop bullying you instead.
But the thing is, Daniel, I mean, guys can shove out a quali lap, you know, but to do it for 40 minutes, you know, it takes a lot of concentration, you know, it's yeah, it can be difficult. It's full concentration is needed, especially here. I mean, I was in a bucket of sweat after Friday night. It was awful. And then
Steve,
I got a track limit
next cross the line. But I don't know why, but it showed us a 4-minute lap.
As Pomp Q is in the session, what happened also? Just also doing also things.
Way to go, also.
You know, also one of these guys as well. He, you know, the further back also starts, preferably P20, the higher up he finishes. You know, when also qualifies in the top, you know, the first couple of rows, it's bad news. It's a drive to glory, or it's nothing with us. So
Oh, we'll see how he does, as Hot Wings 2.5 seconds off his lap. Also, driver of the week from Terriers. Lockman, a 5-minute 22 lap. What? Also says I'll do it for the views. 23 people in now and over 100 comments.
that's solid. Big shout out to everybody streaming in. We do get these kind of numbers every Sunday, to be fair, so big thanks to everyone for tuning in. Cha-ching!
Last, more money for the prize pot, also known as Dan's Carlsbergs.
Yeah, I'll be honest, the gains off Twitch aren't as big as people think, but it helps cover the small things. Yeah, so where are we with Q2? Dylan ain't going to be going out again. What's the cut-off point, Dan?
I'm going to say
don't
the
know.
cut-off point will be roughly a 17.7, possibly even a 17.6. But don't count me
So
on
you're-
that, it could be...
I think it could be a bit lower. If you think Bark Wendell was safe in P8, I'm not
It's
sure
a
if he
bit-
is.
Here and there.
It's a bit closer to Hot Wings, possibly. I don't know. It's difficult. If I was sitting there on a 17.3, I wouldn't be taking my chances. I'll put it to you that way.
Luckman at
But,
19.6. As Steve is back out again for his first lap on new tyres by the looks.
Yeah.
As Dylan says, can't pay, I'll bloody take it away. Oh. Steve, a 17.624. I think it will be a bit lower than what I previously said, you know.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The last run in Q2, track evolution, the pressure of being on the cusp, things change. Things change quick.
As also says, lap 1 is my arch rival, yeah, and the fuel, of course. As Big Lou going round again. Just waiting for that track evolution by the looks of things.
Ooh, yeah.
As we have got Chris and Kane Lowry and Mechanical.
I think
out.
Jackie is safe as well. Do you know what? I want to see a race out of Jackie. Jackie has the pace to win a race. He has a couple of spins or an incident or penalties, things like that.
As
No
Jam
reason why
Pot
he
crosses
can't
the
be
line
up
with a
there.
17.1.
There's the snake.
So we got a rat, we got a snake, what haven't we got? We got a dragon,
Jam
of
is the
course.
snake, Blue's the rat,
We have
Armin
got a
is the
dragon.
scumbag. Yeah, look. We'll see where we end up.
Do you know what? I was thinking about this earlier on. In this league, I'm actually a minority. I think I'm the only Welsh person left standing.
Drop Dress is still here.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Dan, you're an admin. Wake up, will you?
Well, he hasn't said much, to be fair.
Just on board with Carl. I just want to see what the sector
Yeah,
two
that's
title
where
is.
I'm on at the
See
moment.
pushing.
Ah.
And that's a purple sector too.
Ooh.
There's no need to go mad here. He doesn't want to crash out, but he can push it.
As T-Bag
Just
says,
check.
you're many things ninja, not stream appropriate. As Terrier says, I'm like a quarter Welsh. Dylan
What
says,
was that?
I'm never standing, there's always a sheep on top of me.
That is Carl with a 117 dead.
Ooh.
Colin, who's not worried, fractionally under his time. That is an
Yeah.
Aston Martin. And, I'm
Just
gonna lose my
over
eye, I
1.5 tenths up from Colin.
Oh, Chris is out, Dimster's out, Hound is out. Surprising with Hound actually, he showed a bit of pace. as that is King Luckman.
Mechanical coming from the last corner.
P8, he's on the cusp. Colin, what can Colin do? Can he improve? I think he will, and he
Yeah,
does beat you.
16-8.
16-8.
Big
And that is a
Lou,
Williams, I
3/10 up.
Gainful is back into the pits, so that is Gainful out.
Ooh. It is down to Big Lou to see what he can do as he comes round the final corner.
Yeah, with an Aston Martin buried. Whoa!
Ooh! What happened there?
Oh!
Who was that?
I'm
That
going
was
to be
Matey
honest.
Boy! What happened there?
I'm going to say nothing. I have my opinion, but that'll be reported, and Stewards will deal with it. So we move on. So yeah, unfortunately, we will lose Gainful, Hound, and the leaderboard is now gone, so I'll have to wait.
Not many things leave me speechless.
So yeah, that is confirmation that we will be losing Dimster, Big Lou, Chris, Hound, Gainful, and Matey Boy due to that incident at the end. So we will have 9 drivers in Q3. Dylan seems to be the man to beat, but Colin and Carl are showing it back again right up there. There's actually very little in this, to be completely honest with you. There's only 4 tenths between the top 6. Guys behind that are a million miles away, and Tier 3 doing Tier 3 things in Q3. Guaranteed. I will be back in a tick.
No problem. Yeah, I'll say that again. Not many things can leave me speechless. But, wow. As Matey Boy comes into the comment. Yeah. Wow. As we do indeed have the Mercedes of Jampot out, we have Dylan out first. As Mechanical looks to be racing him out the pits. Mechanical, this is qualifying, not the race. You gotta wait another 15 minutes or so for that one. So, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say there. As Terrier says, come on Kane, big lap. As 2 drivers left, 1 driver left in the pits of King Luckman. As Mechanical still behind Dylan, looking to get that little bit of gain from the DRS and the slipstream down the start-finish straight. As he lets Dylan go, so no, he will not be looking for that time gate. To start off with, as Dylan now comes across the final corner. And down the start-finish straight we go. King Luckman still in the pit as we get the drivers crossing the line to start their first laps of Q3. Dylan, Sector 1, 27.3. We will go on board with him just to see how he takes the chicane. Terrier says this will, he reckons it's going to be a 16.2. But we will find out how much this is going to bump up Dylan. It's 54.8. As we got Wesley saying, where is Osso? He's starting in the last 5. As Steve says, I reckon he'll crash. As Dylan now crossing the line, a 17 dead. Mechanical 17.5. Next cross the line, Kane Lowry 17.7. Next cross the line after that, Jampot 16.9. As Carl now crossing the line, a 17 dead also. Next, Barkman Do 17.2. Hot Wings next then, and it's a 17.1. And finally, to kick us off for the final first lap, and it's a 16.9 as well from Jackie. As King Luckman still in the pits. The man to beat, Dylan, 4/10 off his previous best. As we're still waiting on Luckman, as he's just coming out the pits now. What an odd time to come out. I suppose everyone's had their first laps, so he just wants a lonely track. Good evening, Kim Jong Dangle.
Hello there.
Yeah, King Luckman leaving it until now to exit the pits.
Yeah, possibly only has one set of tyres, just wants a bit of free track. Hard to know, really, to be honest, but he should still get a second lap in, even if this is a scrub set, so just see where he ends up.
As Dylan's done a slow lap before he goes for his proper lap. It's not a bad banker, to be honest, a 17 dead.
Yeah, it's a decent start, but there's a lot of guys there, a lot of guys with improvements as well. Colin and Carl will definitely improve. Carl's solid time, Colin will definitely improve on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as I said, I think Dylan has 3 sets of tyres, so I'd expect to see him back out on track pretty, no. The question is, can you get around for that third run?
We'll have to find out. As we do have a car exiting, and that is Kane Lowry. As King Luckman starting his first lap. As we now have a message from Jampot saying, let's go Luckman. The two Mercedes drivers there supporting each other as they do.
Yeah, it's I think, I might be mistaken, but I think last week the top 4 were all on the same time, whatever, I don't know what the time was, but they were all dead on the time at 18 something, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mental. Tier 3 do this to us every week.
As Luckman now in Sector 2, we will go on board with him as he crosses the Sector 2, Sector 3 line, and it's a 55.4. I think this will be around about a 17.3.
Luckman's got pace, I've said this several times, and he absolutely has pace. He just seems to have the worst luck in the world as he comes around the last corner. This looks quick. He looks quick.
17.5.
You weren't too far off it. 17.5 from Luckman.
As Kane Lowry now comes across to start a new lap.
Yeah, Dylan's not coming back out, so either he's keeping a set of softs or he doesn't think he has time to get 3 runs in. It is a bit tight.
A little moment there from Kane Lowry. As Terrier says, Tier 3 the best tier for qualifying. As Jampot says, easily. Your thoughts, Dan?
Yeah. Tier 3 have been doing this for a while. Q3 tends to be stupid.
As Dylan said, I'm not going for 3 more. only need one more.
Fair enough.
Those words are gonna bite you in the back there, Dylan. I'm just gonna say that.
Multi 21.
Multi 21,
Sounds
you'll
the
need
way.
multi 400. As Kane Lowry invalidates. And it is just King Luckman and Kane Lowry on track. Are you sure this is tier 3? Yeah, I think Luckman's only got one set of tyres.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I mean, at this stage, he doesn't have anything to lose. He might as well go out again on the freshest set of tyres he has and
Yeah.
smash it. And that is Carl back out. He decides, you know what, this could be dodgy for Carl. He could end up in a lot of traffic here on his hot lap.
And if he does, that'll be the highway to hell for him. As we do get the Mercedes of Jampot coming out. I wonder who's next to be out of the pit lane. As we now have just over 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, I'd expect to see them all start pouring out now, which is why I said Carl could end up with a bit of traffic.
Jampot warming up his tyres, ready for his second flying lap.
As Dylan has pulled the trigger.
As Luckman wants to come in but doesn't want to come in. Don't know what he was up to there.
It's a bit of a nasty pit entrance. You can get sucked in pretty quick, especially in race.
I think I've lost a couple front wings here, just hitting that little concrete barrier just as you enter the pit lane. Has Carl now coming in for his second lap?
Yeah, Carl just actually, if I'm completely honest, timed that absolutely perfectly.
As we have got
Carl
Mechanical
is
now
the
coming
first
out and
track.
back. Do
Was Jampot? No, Carl is the first car on track as well. Jampot just crossing the line, so everything will be filtered back after that.
as Carl just under
Purple sector 1. Oh, that got a bit slippy, but he does have a purple sector 1 at the minute.
as we now go through the chicane.
Which is one of the worst chicanes on the calendar, but anyway.
Oh yeah, I'll 100% agree with you on that one. It is such a tricky corner.
Oh, Carl is absolutely smashing it in purple sector 2 as well.
Ram the penultimate corner then.
The Jampot's up in his time as well.
And how does Carl fare off?
Oh, getting a bit squirmy there on the last corner, but he will improve.
It's
I
a
think.
16.8.
Oh, what was that?
Jampot now 2.5 tenths over his personal best.
Under, over,
Under. That's the one.
under. Excellent, and he needs it. And if he hooked up sector 3, he's not going to be a million miles away.
And it's a 16.6.
16.6 from Jam.
Dylan, 35 hundredths in sector 1.
Let's see what a sector 2 time is.
Ooh, Kane Lowry cutting it close. 2 seconds on the
Dylan
clock.
3 tenths under and another purple sector 2.
Oh,
If he can hook up sector 3 here, yeah. Let's see what he can do coming out the second to last corner. Can he nail the last corner? Very difficult. It's so tempting to get on the power. He takes that quite tight as he heads towards the line. He absolutely nailed it.
16.2.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jampot has got another lap, but he hasn't got the ERS.
Colin, the next to come around, he's 5
5
tenths
tenths
under.
under.
Let's go, let's see what he can do. Nice and tight, gets on the power. The back end is going to be screaming at him. What can he do?
A
It's a 16-7 from
16-7.
Colin. P3.
Carl coming into the pits. Who's next
Jackie is
across the line then?
Car's in. It's a Mercedes. Is it
Jampot.
Luckman? Jampot's in.
Next
The next
then
one's a
will be
Haas.
Hot Wings.
Hot Wings. What can Hot Wings do? Yeah, it looks quick. This looks really quick.
Ooh.
Oh,
16-7.
16-7.
200s in it between.
Bark. What can Bark do? Bark's up as well.
69.
Michael
Oh.
Lowry also improving.
As Scotty 15
God.
now joins the party. Says good evening from Portugal. You're a bit too late for that one, bud.
Back in a tick then.
Yep, no problem. Dylan 16-2. What a way to begin Hungary. Jesus. But yeah, as we'll go into our 50% race, Dylan a 16-2, Jampot a 16-6, Hot Wings then a 16-7, as well as Mechanical with a 16-7, Carl Trim a 16-8, then it is Jackie 115 a 16-9, as well as Kane Lowry and Bachman do with a 16-9, and then King Luckman a 17-5. What a qualifying this has been. But now, here comes what we've all been waiting for. Our 35 lap race here around the Hungaroring. Let's see the action from Tier 3 then, as we wait for everyone to finish up their strategies and get us going for the formation lap. As we got 13 seconds remaining, let's get us started. And here we are then, everyone on the grid ready to go. Let's see the tyre choices from everyone. Hot Wings starting on soft, as well as Joseph. Everyone on mediums apart from Chris, Dimster and Osso and Saki. The two strangest choices is Hot Wings and Joseph there, as Dylan's predicted stop strategy is 16 to 20 for the hards, as Dylan setting the pace then. As we got ourselves sorted, we'll go on board with Mechanical for the race start then, as we go around turn 5. I think it's turn 5. Yes, Scott, that is Dylan on pole. And no, everyone did not invalidate. As we go through the chicane. Good evening, Dan. Nice to have you back.
Oh, God. Yeah, good.
We've got
Wow,
a
Hot Wings on the
strange...
softs.
Yeah, as well as Joseph.
Wow. Yeah. You get about 3 laps here and there be absolutely screaming at you. Everyone that's on the mediums, the guys starting down towards the back on the hards. It can work, but the safety car needs to play into your hands. I think everyone ahead plays the safe option, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a weird start. Mechanical trying to do a burnout but can't.
Probably it's full traction. Oh,
Wow.
Hot Wings, he's going to need
Mechanical.
them. Oh, they both get disqualified.
Oh, I'm going to be riding on with Mechanical for the start. I'm not sure who you'll be running with.
I tend to just filter my way through.
Right here. Right, good luck everyone in tier 3. And it's 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are away for our 35 lap race here
Oh,
at
jam bogs
Hungary.
down.
Mechanical gets a hell of a start. Carl gets a good start. Is Jampot trying to split Carl and Mechanical? I think he was. I think we're all clean and through the first few corners. Oh, just as I speak. I think, yeah. As I'm going to go on board in the middle of the pack with Matey Boy. Sandwiched in between the Aston of Kane Lowry and the Mercedes of King Luckman.
Oh, that is yellow flag, and that's Dempster Road. Saki is around. Dempster and Saki around. I'm not sure. I didn't catch it then.
I'm gonna go on back to see if any damage on either cars. I don't think so.
Dylan is doing a good job. If I'm honest, if I'm Dylan, I'd be leaving Hot Wings off if he gets close enough. It's not his battle. Hot Wings is on a two-stop strategy from the looks of it. I would think so. He can't one-stop that. He's still gapping him though, to be fair.
Hot Wings using up
So
some
tight.
battery. To be honest, I wouldn't even be using my battery. I'd just be trying to steady myself around.
Oh, Gainful and Hound absolutely going for it here. Oh, Hound just pushes him wide as small. Oh, boy.
Whew.
Yeah.
Steve will be sweating with Gainful there.
Oh, that will be a track limit warning for Steve, I'd imagine.
Ooh.
That's so tight. It's so tight. It's just battles everywhere. It's kind of hard to focus in on,
On with Jam
anyone.
Pot and Mechanical now. Jam losing a bit of time in Sector 2. But will he be able to gain it back in Sector 3? That's where I found most of my time when it comes to chasing cars, is in the penultimate corner.
Crucially for Dylan, he has gapped Hot Wings out of DRS. The top three out of DRS, if I'm honest. 4 yellow flag. That is Dempster, I believe. Oh, fortunate for Dempster.
As DRS is now enabled.
Yeah, I think Dylan had a mistake there. Hot Wings is getting quite close. Joseph has been overtaken by Chris.
Let's go back on with this Steve and Gainful battle.
No, Dempster's lost it again. Their rears are lit up at this stage, I'd say. Do you know what? He should keep going.
You
Just
never
leave them
know
hard
when
cool
there's going to
down.
be a
Yeah,
safety car.
safety car changes everything, absolutely.
As Terrier's put in the chat on the formation lap, where are the 360s?
Yeah. Ooh, Dempster, not exactly sure what he's doing. Don't quit, please.
As that is Matey Boy going backwards.
I just don't. Dempster's quitting the pits. I don't know why, to be completely honest.
Nah,
He's
there's
on the hard
plenty of
tyres.
time left to game.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just hope his
I
car
went
doesn't come back out of the
with
pits.
Jam, who's behind Mechanical, who hasn't got DRS.
And Dempster's car is coming out of the pits and it's going to wreak havoc now at the stage as well. Hopefully it
I'm
doesn't.
on board
Let's
with
see.
Steve. It hinders Luckman. And it's hindering Steve. Ooh! That's a nightmare there for Steve. Loses a bit of time to Luckman. Has that car now been removed? Yes, it has. Jampot 3/10 away from Mechanical. And most importantly, Dylan now with a 1.4 second gap.
Yeah, do you know what? I think the lads have done well so far. You know, 4 laps in, it's a long race. Hopefully Dempster's car doesn't cause too many problems for guys on track, but you gotta say Dylan is storming it at the moment. 1.7 seconds ahead. It's just on him now to keep the head. Obviously a safety car can change it, but Carl is on the back of Hot Wings, and he doesn't, Colin behind doesn't have DRS at this stage, and I think that's Saki around. Yeah, Satvik, sorry, he is after spinning again, unfortunately.
I am just going to have a look at Carl actually as they go down the front straight. Will he get the move
close.
done into turn 1? Go trying it around the outside. Soft tyres versus mediums. Doesn't quite fare out in Carl's favour. As
Yeah, I think
Hot Wings on
Carl
5%
can afford to
DRS.
chill here a bit, I think.
Hot Wings using
Dylan
up
is
his
having a
battery
storm work,
again.
and he's well up there. Yellow flagged again, sector 1.
That would be Kane Lowry, I think. Yeah. As Luckman picks up the first 3 seconds of the evening.
It's a tough track for track limits. Then it's really difficult.
As those front 6 cars, no, from second to 6th now becoming into a DRS train really. It is going to be quite difficult for everyone to get past Dylan now with a 3-second lead. And I think Sadvik is going to
He is into the pits. He either has he might possibly have damage. Not sure. Oh, and Hot Wings is in as well, which was expected, to be honest with you. So it's up to Carlo to try and close the gap. But
hard tyres.
There's DRS everywhere behind Carl as well.
Oh, good move put in from Jackie, but not quite good enough. As the Jampot Mechanical Jackie and Carl battle comes in. The top 3 drivers in 2nd, 3rd and 4th at the minute.
I think Satvik, he's a lap down, so he does move out of the way, to be fair to him.
Jampot 5/10 off the back of Mechanical, and importantly, Carl almost out of DRS from Mechanical.
Dylan has 95% DRS, and he's 3.5 seconds ahead. No safety car, and it's just concentration right now for Dylan. Not gonna lie, fingers crossed.
Dylan, I know you can hear me. Keep it calm, okay? Dylan!
Wow. Apologies to all the viewers.
Didn't phase him.
CDR will not be held accountable for any damage to your hearing.
Not phased whatsoever. Picks up a couple tenths, in fact. Nice work, Dylan.
You know what? Jackie's doing well as well.
You did say you wanted a stellar race from Jackie, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a quick guy. He just needs to get it moving, and it's kind of heading towards that end, that point in the season now where guys that might be out of a championship and possibly out of constructors, they just need to get it settled on now, looking ahead towards season 7.
7 seasons already, Jesus.
Yeah, it's mental. Gainful all over the back and up as well.
Just actually looking at position gains. We've got Joseph up 8, also up 6, Steve.
Yeah, I'm on board with Joseph, and them soft tires are not happy with him. Or anyone. He's done 7 laps on him. they just don't
Yeah.
last here. The dig is so high.
Jackie behind Jampot with
He
his
could have a run
ERS
at him.
open. Jampot's out of ERS. 8%. Jackie
Yeah,
doesn't go
look,
for the move.
Jam is struggling with grip out of the last corner. Oh, we have a couple of moves. Gainful and Luckman going hard at it. Looks to be a nice battle. Gainful going up the inside. Slight contact, but
Ooh,
super stuff. Great
what
driving from
a
them two.
battle. Jesus. This is going to be a battle all race, I reckon. Ooh, that's got to be a warning for Luckman again with the 3-second time penalty he's already got.
Yeah.
He's got to try and calm it down. More importantly, Dylan, a 4-second gap.
Yeah, that left-hander in sector 1 then is mental. I'm actually on board with Barkman at the moment. There is a mega battle going on here from P12 down to P16. It kind of looks a bit crazy, but it is what it is. Hot Wings struggling a small, but his Northpack runs wide. Oh, and oh wow, what an overtake from Hot Wings. I actually think that Northpack might possibly have wing damage. Not sure, but
I'm just going to have a look at his wing. No, it seems okay at the moment, but what do I know? I mean, his pit light is on, so there could possibly be damage. Kane Lowry dipping into the pits nice and early. Something I've noticed, Kane Lowry has not got enough fuel in his car.
Ooh.
Who else?
Yeah, Kane Lowry tends under fuel. Bark, yeah. Also has learned his lesson. Wowza!
Get in, also. Come on. Also looks to be in quite a steady pace where he is actually. I know he's in a bit of a no man's land. 1.6 seconds behind Chris and 3.5 seconds behind him is Big Lou.
Satvik into the pits again. He's on for a set of mediums and a wing change. That makes sense.
He's fair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Luckman! No. I'm actually back on board with Jackie, who's looking to have a move on Jampot into turn 1. As he does get nice and close to him before the DRS, but will he have enough? Not quite. 4.2 seconds is the gap between Dylan and Carl now.
Yeah, look, I think Dylan it was pretty obvious from quality that Dylan had the pace here. He just needs to keep his head. Nice little battle for the podium positions. Hound doing a stellar job in P6. Gainful is teetering around that DRS as well, so possibly position there for Gainful as well if he can get within DRS. Luckman unfortunate with track limits. The field is starting to spread now, but there is still a couple of battles going on. Hot Wings on the back of Lou as well, and you got Barkman and Mady on the back of Northpack.
You've got Joseph on the back of Kane Lowry. Oh, I'm just on board with both of them on hard tyres as Mechanical picks up at 3 seconds.
Oh, that's an issue for Colin. But you know what? It's so hard to know what everybody else is on. I2 limits lap 1. It's just one of them tracks.
Yeah. As Jampot, no Mechanical out of DRS from Carl as well. This really could hurt Jampot as the gap's just extending.
Yeah, Jackie is kind of prowling around as he nearly hits the back of Jampot there. Dylan has full ERS as well. To be honest, it's nearly at the pit window. I'd be kind of chilling it where I need to chill it, and I'd be deploying where you can deploy. You will regain some of that in the pits as well. Obviously, he doesn't want to get a track limit warning. He's commanding this race at the moment, and unfortunate for him, he is leading, but there's absolutely no point in riding on board with him. So, yeah.
Talking of riding on board,
it looks to be a great race so far. Dan, I mean, I don't see anything major happening out of the way. You know, everybody's racing. It's nice and hard. Hot Wings is all over the back of Big Lou. That's all I will say. Big Lou,
Gainful's on the back of Hound as well.
Yeah, I think Gainful. Yeah, they both kind of similar levels of ERS. I think Gainful just needs to recharge and use that DRS to try and claw him in a bit.
Oh, also 3-second
Also,
time penalty.
Yeah, oh.
Now the penalties will start coming in. Everyone trying to push for that track position. As Hot Wings does get past Big Lou.
That is a yellow flag, and that's a Haas. I think it's Matey Boy. Matey Boy having an issue in sector 2, the end of sector 2 and start of sector 3.
As Gainful still trying to get past Hound, but can't quite manage it.
Looks to be an AlphaTauri. That is Joseph. Oh, Jovis. Jovis. Apologies.
I didn't know Joseph turned into Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, he's beached. That could be a VSC. Or a full safety car. If you're listening, you can reset the track. Oh no, he's going to get disqualified.
There it is.
He's disqualified. Oh, guys, it's so important to read the rule book. If you're beached, you can reset the track. Yes, Terriers, everything is alright.
Which Dan you talking to, Terriers? Because I don't know
sure.
either.
Who cares? We're as bad as each other.
Oh, yes.
Car starting to defend out from Colin as well, trying to break the toe down the slipstream, down the pit straight.
But what a first quarter this race has been.
Yeah, it's been solid. It's been solid.
Yeah, Terriers, I'm all good. Don't worry. Dan, everything alright with you?
Apart from Dylan giving me serious nerves, everything is fine.
Oh, Dylan, enjoy Tier 1. Oh my god, Mechanical still chasing Carl. Gainful still chasing Steve. It is going to be a hell of a race. I don't know what else I can say.
The thing is as well, Dan, 13 laps in, we are in and around the pit window now. The undercut strategy, if it works, I'm not sure exactly how it plays out, but we are in the window for the undercut now. Yeah. But around the pit stops, we could see some change as Jampart has pulled the trigger. Second week in a row for a mega undercut. Let's see how that plays out.
And he is going onto the hard tyre, so that is 21 laps on the hards.
Which you can do. The Jampart absolutely pulled a massive undercut last week at France. I'm not sure how effective it is around this track, but we will see.
Just so you know, Dan, we have passed the 200 comment mark.
Yeah, look, the engagement in this tier is epic.
It is
the
ridiculous.
Making up for 199 out of the 200 comments, I believe, at this stage.
Well, the majority is Terriers.
Oh, T-Bag saying Dylan needs to pit after everyone so he doesn't have traffic. Yeah, possible. Kind of hard one to call. If I'm Dylan, I'm just staying on track and pitting lap 16 as the game told me to.
I mean, Jampart's gone to P10 from P4.
Yeah, look, I think, as far as I'm aware, the undercut isn't powerful here. I might be wrong with that. Colby tried the undercut on me, and I came back out, literally, I was fractionally heading to turn 1, so I don't know. So I'm just kind of winging it here on comms. Colin sticking on the back of Carl. Jackie is in and around there as well. Hound is doing a great job in P5. Gainful behind him. The pit stop is starting to have things now because the jam pot is going wheel to wheel with also into turn 1. He is ahead. Let's see how this works out. Jam pot just gets it done. Yeah.
Jam pot doing jam pot things. What else can I say? As Barkman do looking at the back of Nerf Pack. 6.1 second is the gap now between Dylan and Carl.
Jam pot with a purple sector 2 or purple sector 1, so he has them hards fired up now. Will the master undercut work again this week? Who knows?
We will have to wait and see.
Will Dylan pull the trigger? He's not. He's going for another lap. Carl pull the trigger. Carl is in. And Colin goes to the uppercut on Carl.
With Jackie behind him, that's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think you'll see the medium runners in at the end of this lap, and it'll just be a case of where they end up after that.
We'll just have to find out and see how much time Mechanical can put into his lap on this final medium lap. Jam pot up to 8th already.
Yeah, Dylan needs to deploy on this lap as much as possible wherever.
As Chris goes wheel to wheel with Carl, as well as Jam pot sending it down the inside of turn 3. What a move from Jam pot. Puts himself to P7. Looks like the undercut did wonders there for Jam pot. Nerf Pack into the pits.
Deploying now as well. Yeah, Dylan is definitely coming in the end of this lap, and it's going to be tight, but I think he's okay. But it will be tight.
I mean, the gap between Dylan and Jam is 27 seconds at the moment, so this could be vital for Dylan.
Yeah, let's see where he ends up.
Mechanical and Jackie follow. Jam's just entering the penultimate corner.
It's going to be tight.
Gainful.
Dylan's well out again.
As Gainful Odds takes the lead of the race.
He
Dylan
in the pit again. I think Gainful is looking on a late safety car here. He needs to get in. He needs to get in quick. Get into this lap, I'd assume. The jam pod. Turn 1 is exciting.
Oh, Carl!
Oh, lad.
Where did Carl come from?
Out of nowhere. The jam is going hard with Jackie, who comes in right. There's no contact. They get through, but it's not worked out for the jam pot. He's behind Jackie, he's behind Carl, which he was anyway.
Collins made the overcut work.
This is Chris now doing a Kane Lowry. Chris is on 16 lap all hards. He has another 3 laps to do. How much time will that cost Carl and Jackie and the jam pot behind? This is absolutely playing into Colin's hands big time.
This is ridiculous. I'm glad you asked me if I wanted to do comms today.
Do you know what? Brilliant from Colin. The overcut absolutely playing into his hands here. The longer Chris can keep these guys behind, the better. He is out of ERS, so it could cost him, but it's definitely gaining. As Gainful is in now as well. Be interested to see where he comes back out. The overcut proving very useful for
I'm going to say he's going to come out around about that P8, P9 around Jam Pot and also run that kind of area. No, way off. How about Steve?
He just ran them. Can he get ahead of Steve?
No.
He doesn't get ahead of Steve, and he is a tiny bit back as well.
Gets past Jackie, but Jackie not giving up as he goes down the inside. Ooh, this is getting dicey.
I'll be honest, Dan. It's super racing. It is unbelievable. Everybody is going hard and close, but leaving enough space as well, not sweeping across the racing line. This is great to watch. Honestly to God,
Jackie now looking on Chris.
It's unbelievable.
What can I say? Ninja every week.
Um,
I think Clay will have a word about that.
Look, I like you, Dan. I like you. I love you, but Clay is the boy.
Well, I'm here to fill in, and
I'll be honest. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this comms. It's natural.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
flowing. It's our first time ever doing it. We're not talking over each other.
19-7 from Dylan.
Dylan, Dylan is playing a stormer. Honestly, if Dylan spins, one of us is going to be leaving
Safety
the
car!
server. And not. Oh no! That
Oh
changes
no!
everything.
It's Matey Boy, I think. Is it Matey Boy? No.
Dylan is still in a good position. Everybody's pitted. Kutsu. Oh, Chris just missing it. That's going to affect Chris big time.
Yeah, everyone has pitted.
Missed it as well. Also has missed it as well. Oh. Anybody on a second set of mediums out towards the back end could probably take a gamble on it.
Also, Chris are the only ones to pit. But Dylan on for a stormer here. I won't say anything more.
Yeah, look, obviously his gap is going to be real back in now, but he does have hot wings behind him and he is on old mediums. Will he come in? That's the question.
I don't know. But mechanical...
He kind of has to. I think hot wings has to come in. He's starting on the softs. He's 13 laps on the mediums. They're going to be screaming. Don't think he has much of a choice. The question is, does he have a second set of mediums or is it hards? I don't know. Does he hang it out and see where he ends up? But this brings everything back in again.
As Terrier says,
And
Hot Wings has got
in.
to pit. Yeah. Will it be for a second set of mediums? It's got to be, right?
Well, if he started on the softs, I think he has. Unless he's going to soft, medium, hard. We will find out quite shortly. As he enters the pit box.
The mediums?
It's a set of mediums, yeah. So he did run the second set of mediums. So let's see where he comes out. But he's going to be quick. He's definitely going to be quick. But he is dropping well down the field now as well.
Giving Mechanical some space.
I'll tell you what, Hot Wings is not in a bad position. P8, fresh mediums. 15 laps to go, probably 2 on the safety car. He's going to be fast. Everybody else ahead of him is on hards. It is a tough track to overtake on, but he's going to be rapid.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. With the safety car restart. Probably next lap, I want to say. I mean, we've got Gainful chasing Steve now. 8 seconds the gap, but that'll come down easily before the penultimate corner. Yeah, everyone has now pitted. Hot Wings on the 2-stop.
Can you hear me, Dan? I think
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I paused my... Dylan is getting very close to the safety car. Whoa!
Dylan going side by side to the safety car?
Yeah, so the field will start closing up now, and I'd expect the safety car to come in the end of this lap. Hot Wings, Chris, also Bosso, King Luckman, Big Lou, Saki, Matey Boy on fresh mediums. They will have the pace advantage. But this is where we tend to see stupidity in Tier 3. Faster drivers ahead, behind, thinking, you know,
I'll
just box clever, keep it solid, keep it solid. It's a difficult track to overtake on, regardless of whether you feel you have the pace or not.
But don't forget, don't count Mechanical. He has got a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got Mechanical on 3, also on 3, Big Lou on 3, Saki on 3, and Matey Boy on 3, with Luckman on 6.
Yeah, this penalty isn't helping Colin. You know, from the pace shown, I think guys are in a good position. Let's just hope we get a decent restart.
A Stingray says Dylan is going to start pushing the safety car soon.
I tend to agree. I've hit the safety car and I've crashed into it and I've passed it and been disqualified. That safety car is nobody's friend, trust me.
Oh, The memories of you hitting that safety car.
I'm actually going to take this opportunity to go for number one.
Whee! As yeah, safety car will be in this lap, lads. I'm telling you that now. Gap, the field is nicely bunched up. Matey boy, in between Carl and Mechanical, Dylan and Mechanical. That's going to be an interesting one into turn one. Will Matey boy peel off and let Mechanical go through, or will he just stay there and try and gap Dylan? As we are now back on, and Dan, just in time.
Yo. Yeah.
Nicely done there, lad. As I
Dylan
believe
is
we are
try
going
and get
now.
up before he puts the power down. As he goes.
Yeah.
And he's got a good restart as well. Matey boy staying out of the way. Fair play to Matey boy there. That's logical thinking. What a start from Dylan. A second ahead. As Carl is on the inside of Colin. Ooh, he backs out as well. Oh.
And that is Steve going backwards as well as Lockman.
Whoa, as he gets rear-ended from North Park. Yeah.
As Terrier says, I don't hide Dan. Washed his hands properly. Did you sing happy birthday twice?
Yeah. I watched him after.
There's more important things to do.
Dylan, I will say that was a mega restart.
1.6 seconds the gap already. Wow. We've got 13 laps remaining. And just, wow. Has Dylan ever won a race before?
To be honest with you, Dan, I just don't want to talk about it at the moment. No, I don't think he has. Podium, not sure yet. I don't think he has a race win. I'm going to be honest, Hot Wings and Chris are absolutely flying. They're quick, they're looking really quick on their mediums. They should cut through the field if it works out. Gainful does have the wings and Hot Wings. Chris doesn't appear to have the wings, so yeah. We've had a chicken wing here before. Dylan extending that again. Colin's going to be trying to push hard here. He needs to gap that 3 seconds.
Oh yeah. He's already down to 70% ERS. To be honest, I'd be deploying it every second I can get. Just to try and push to get that gap as far as possible. As Matey Boy picks up a 3 second.
It's not ideal for Matey Boy. He's a back marker.
I'm on with Hot Wings right now, who is looking to get past Gainful as soon as he can to try and get back into this race.
If he can dispossess Gainful soon, he might have a chance, but like as we said before, it's just such a hard track. Gainful is deploying quite hard, and I'd assume that's on the pit straight. There is a couple of back markers here that are causing a small bit of an issue, but Hot Wings definitely looks quick on the back of Gainful.
I mean, I'm on board with Hot Wings now, and all I can say is wow, the pace on those mediums. But I don't think he has the wings to get into Gainful.
Gainful is deploying hard, Hot Wings isn't.
As I'm gonna
it's all happening here. We've got 11 laps to go, 12 laps to go. Apologies. There's still a long way to go, Dan. Another safety car could happen and change everything again.
Take a breather.
Yeah, we got 24 on stream as well. Super stuff, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hungary isn't the best place in the world, but we do have
pack 3 seconds. As Gainful 40% ERS, Hot Wings 75.
Dylan 3 second gap again. He's absolutely rapid around here.
Wow.
And he doesn't even need to use ERS now, but he could start deploying a bit.
Ooh, Gainful off the track, but is far away enough from Hot Wings. Gainful just under 30%, just under 40%. Hot Wings got double the ERS that Gainful has. If I
Yeah,
was Hot Wings right now, I'd be deploying just to try
Gainful is
and get
deploying down
ahead.
the pit straight. It just kind of seems to be a matter of time before Hot Wings can make a move on him.
I mean, Gainful 25% into the first corner.
I tell you what, Dan, I ran 15, 16 laps of this race on my second stint with less than 20% on my ERS. Just kept deploying on the straight, built it back up, and just kept deploying on the straight. So it might be doing it okay. He needs to keep it in DRS to Jackie. If he loses DRS on Jackie, he's going to have an issue. But it's tight everywhere. But Colin is gapping Carl now, but he does have that 3-second penalty. So Carl net P2 at the minute.
Yeah, Jampot net P3 as well. Just putting it there. If grid stays the same, Colin will be P5, P6. Roughly.
Yeah.
So that 3 second is not going to help him at all. Dylan, a 3 second gap with 10 laps remaining. Hot Wings, less than 3/10 the gap now to Gainful.
Yeah, again, from deploying again. Hot Wings, yeah, he is deploying this time. I think the wings are similar, lad, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So the important... Oh, it also makes the move with Ken Lowry. On the inside into turn 1, he is on the quicker tyre. Ken Lowry on 17 lap hold hards. It seems to be same for Ken Lowry
Matey
again.
boy,
Oh,
5 second time penalty.
No,
Speeding in pit lane.
That's unfortunate for Matey. I'd imagine he's coming in for
Lockman,
soft.
another
Lockman
3
again.
second.
Ah.
I'm on board with Kane Lowry at the moment, and also just seems to be pulling away. As Lockman has, no, not Lockman. Kane Lowry has a spin, and that pushes Kane Lowry to the back. I'll go back to Hot Wings and Gainful then. Gainful deploying when he can to just try and get away from Hot Wings.
Yeah, Jam is getting very, very close to the back of Carlo as well.
Yeah, the wings are very similar with Gainful and Hot Wings.
Ooh! Gainful Lelio breaks a little bit of turn 1. Hot Wings, we'll have a look up the inside.
That's Mechanical going round!
Oh no! Oh,
puts himself to P10.
Oh, and that penalty that's going to be...
Hot Wings at 3 seconds!
Oh, fucking hell! There you go.
There it is! Jackie back! Jackie going backwards!
And then I said, safety car's out again!
Oh!
Oh, lad.
What would you do? Would you pit or would you stay on the same tyres?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. Simple as that.
I'm surprised Big Lou, back! Ooh. Oh my Christ.
I think Dylan has the pace to see this out, but I don't know. He has
Dylan stays out.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if anyone comes in, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
Carl stays out, Jam, yeah. It's just too late in the day, Dan, to be honest with you.
It's stupidity. Nope, it's not stupidity. Mechanical's pitting.
Yeah, I think Colin's just cutting his losses at this stage.
Can we see tyres? Yes, Dylan. Right, Dylan, you're on the 11 lap old. Hard. Carl 12, Jampot 14. Gainful 10 lap old hards. Hot Wings, Chris also. Luckman all on 8 lap old mediums. Hound 12 lap old hards. Medium for Big Lou.
Oh, Gainful has the fuel line on. So does, oh, actually, sorry, that's the game. Everybody has a fuel light on. I'm going to take a chance,
Where was
this
I?
chance to replenish my beer.
No worries. Bachman do 11 lap old hards, mechanical, Saki, Naif, Jackie, Kane, all on fresh tyres. His terrier says he wants that fastest lap he's never had. That is just insult to injury there for mechanical. As Dylan out in front. The little lad who likes berries and cream, I'm sure, is starting to sweat at this stage. 7 laps remaining. Terrier says sorry, Colin. Dylan, I know you can hear me. If you do like berries and cream, rev twice. He does like berries and cream. Dylan's just a little lad in the lead with his little berries and cream. Thank you, Dylan. As Dylan almost goes into the back of the safety car. As Matey Boy picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, JJ, everyone's fuel light is on. I don't know, Terriers. I don't know what's wrong with berries and cream. Personally, I love them. But Dylan's just a... Stingray says, can you imagine this is real life F1? Oh. But Dylan's, I think, the youngest in the league. So he is the little lad who likes berries and cream. Lewis, rev twice if you like cats.
Mental.
Yeah, Dan. I've established something with Dylan.
What?
He is a little lad that likes berries and cream.
Lovely. Will we see the safety car in this lap?
Yeah,
I think we will.
I think so. Where's Matey Boy this time? Oh, he's out of everyone's way. I don't think the safety car is going to come in
No, it's
this
not.
lap.
So this is going to suit the cars ahead.
Ooh. Dylan. Too close.
Oh, Gainful all up in P4, the Jam Pot Carl, Hot Wings. Hot Wings is still fancy himself. I think the issue we have here is the guys behind are kind of on fresh mediums, fresh softs from like P12 down. There's just not enough laps left, and if they end up getting desperate, it can cause issues.
Yeah, 5 laps remaining. 4 when the safety car comes in.
That would be 5.
Would it? Yes.
Yeah, 31 is that.
Yeah. Your maths is wrong.
Do you know what? This is for Hungary. This has been
Astonishing.
yeah, it's a great race.
Jesus. There's been plenty of battles on track that I just didn't see coming, to be honest. With it being Hungary.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I think for me, the mediums are going to be going off as well now. So, like from P11 up, you know, Bark 13 lap old Hards, it's kind of as you were. The thing is, the guys behind have the tyres, so I don't think there's enough laps left, especially without DRS. It's just a case of what the guys ahead can do.
Yeah. Well, we've seen Dylan's pace around here is something else.
Yeah, 100%. It's as you were for Dylan. I think, God, he loves the back of the safety car. To be fair to him, and the
Safety car in
is
this lap.
so Dylan will slow the pack up. Carl could
go
get a
on
run on
board.
Dylan here as well.
I'm on board with, well, not on board, but I'm on with Gainful. for the restart. As Dylan probably going to do the same thing again on this restart as before.
Oh, Carl is close though. Not as good as a safety as a restart as the last time. He is pulling away from Carl though.
Not
Oh,
very much.
jam pod.
Hot Wings
That
going
was
for
a
a move
half.
on Gainful.
Oh, that look late. Oh. It looks to be a decent restart by and large. The quicker guys ahead is what I'm behind is what I'm looking
As
at.
also Bosso and Hot Wings going at it now. I am now deaf. Sorry, Stingray. As
So
we
am
said
I.
earlier, CDR will not be held accountable for any damages to any equipment or human body parts.
See, Colin has the guys behind now have the pace, but it's just
Dylan's already got a
it's hard.
1.6 second gap.
Yeah, it's incredible. His pace here is just mental. Hot Wings taking Chris as well.
Gainful looking for a move on Jam Pot, possibly.
Yeah, and I think the mediums of Hot Wings have kind of dropped off a small bit as well, to be honest.
I mean, Gainful's already on 65% ERS. Jampot 60. Carl 50% as Dylan gets a 2-second advantage.
Dylan's pace here is incredible, to be fair.
Chris sticking to the back of Hot Wings' mind. Luckman on the back of Osso. Could we see a little bit of a photo finish as there is a yellow flag? And I believe that is Matey Boy. As Jampot 4/10 back off of Carl. Make that half a second.
You know what, Dan? We've no idea how many warnings guys have. They could have two, quite easily.
Oh yeah. Steve's gonna jump up a couple places with penalties, I think. I mean, also on 3, Luckman on 9. That's surely
Gabriel
right.
could have a look at Jampot here in turn 1.
Nope. Gainful takes the... Ooh!
Small bit of contact that could cost him the place, the Hot Wings. Just trying not to lock up, I think. Jampot moving defensive quite late and close to the braking zone as well.
That's getting a bit dicey. As now Hot Wings 4/10, half a second back off Gainful. Would those mediums have dropped off, do you think, with the safety car?
He's had a safety car, so it could be realistically 11 laps on him, but they will have dropped off, definitely, at this stage.
Dylan
That
is...
is yellow flag. Is that Saki?
Yes.
It is.
Dylan's just in a race of his own today.
Yeah, it's a solid race from Dylan. 2 safety cars, he has survived, and he's got that gap up to 2, 3, 4 seconds within 2 laps of the safety car every time.
It is just ridiculous with Dylan's pace at the moment.
Will Gainful have a run on Jampot here? He is not gaining as much, and he
No.
won't. I think he's just going to stay where he is. Nothing crazy from Gainful at the moment, I think, is the plan.
I think he's just trying to
21 and all
settle his
that.
losses. As Terrier says, Kane into 15th, every little helps.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Matey Boy's gone. That is a retirement in the pits.
Yeah.
I don't know why on the last lap, or the second to last lap, and his car
As
is
That is also going backwards.
Oh, so
Penultimate lap. Oh, that's going to hurt him as Jackie's on the back of Mechanical. As Moody Boy says, his wheel keeps disconnecting. As Steve picks up a 3-second time penalty
okay.
now.
Yeah, I don't see any overtakes on the last lap. I think just kind of as you were, essentially.
I'm not sure. I think Jampot will have a go on Carl.
Oh, I don't think he'll get to drive out the last corner. Can Gainful stave off? Hot Wings here is the question. He has DRS and it's open and he is getting a better drive. I don't think he'll be close enough to Jampot.
No.
And this is the last lap. And that's another yellow flag. Hey, is that Saki again?
Yes.
It's not.
No. It's Jackie.
It's Jackie. Jackie has a spin.
I think Gainful's going to try and attack Jampot, you know.
Yeah, there's not really anywhere to overtake then. It's the last lap. It'd be insanity at this stage, I think.
I wouldn't count out Hot Wings' mind.
Yeah, Hot Wings looking pacey. He just doesn't want to hit the back of Gainful here either.
Gets the run on Gainful out of the chicane, mind.
Yeah, could he have a run into the last? Oh, he goes a bit wide there. That cost him some time. Yeah, I think Gainful is safe at this point. Yeah, I don't think there'll be any changes now between here and the flag. Oh, just out with Dylan as he takes the last corner. Nice and handy. What a win from Dylan. What a win.
What a race from Dylan. And the fastest lap whilst he's at it. Why not, lad? As Chris takes P5. As Big Lou DNFs. What? Don't tell me he's gone off on the last corner. But that's that.
Oh, what a race.
That is Hungary. Wow. What a race.
Great race. Yeah, that was mental. Super stuff. Brilliant race to watch. Looked clean as a whistle as well. A lot of close racing, a lot of hard racing, but everybody seems to be leaving space. Yeah, unbelievable.
As Jampot says, who got fastest lap? That would be Dylan. Who takes his first win? I think this is going to be a discussion for Driver of the Day. No? I mean, in considered of driver standings, Dylan in 14th, 29 points. With the race win.
Yeah, it was... he just never looked in danger. Full confidence. Nailed quali. Topped each session. The gap he created, like 6-7 seconds at the pit stop. Safety car, gapped it again. Safety car, gapped it again. He just seemed to have this track nailed on.
Yeah, so, our final order. Dylan takes P1, Carl 2nd, Jampot 3rd. Gainful Odds in 4th, Chris taking P5. Hot Wings P6, Steve in P7, Mechanical in 8th, Kane Lowry in 9th, Barkman Do in 10th, King Luckman in 11th, Jackie 115 in 12th, Nerfpack in 13th, also Bosso 14th, Saki in 15th, Big Lou in 16th, Matey Boy 17th, Joseph in 18th, Sazvik in 19th, and in last place we have got Dimster. What a race. That's all I can say. Unbelievable. But I think that rounds out Hungary for
Yeah.
tier 3. Well, wow.
Ah, that was fucking brilliant.
Oh, it was. Right,
Yeah. Oh, man.
I've been CDR Ninja. I've been joined with No Fandangle. This has been tier 3.
And we're
And
still live.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
come on, Dan. Get with the program. You gotta say cut.
Right, that's the end of it. Good evening, good night. We'll see you next week.